What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Golem Overlord content today. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I just wanted to share with you something that is pretty cool. You may have known already, but just in case you didn't, Yabapmatt from the Splinterlands team, the co-founder of Splinterlands, is playing Golem Overlord as well. And you can see he is doing quite well. He is number 30 on the leaderboards with a rating of 1484. And he's got his, power up to 13 or to 15. He's got a fortification up at 15. And I don't know what this last one is. Oh, faith at 18. And somebody actually shared this screenshot with me in my Discord, the Golem Overlord channel. And you can see he was just going in and buying stuff. This was this morning, right? So the 22nd. Yep, there you go. So the 22nd at 7:45. So to me, I don't know, that's really cool. And let me be very clear about why I'm sharing this and what I think it represents. The main thing is, or what it doesn't represent, let's start with that, is some kind of implicit, what do you want to call it? Stamp of approval for the game, right? We don't know what Yaba's thinking. We just know that he bought the tokens, he's playing the game, he's getting into that. I wouldn't take this as like a sign that, this game is going to be awesome and there's no issues and there's no questions and whatever the case is. That's something that maybe we can ask Matt directly. But what I do take away from this and what I really wanted to share with you is when Matt talks about the fact that he is an avid gamer, gosh, the evidence is right there. And that is just one of the most coolest things ever. Not only is he being super supportive of another game in the ecosystem, and the thing is, both him and Aggie, the founders of Splinterlands, I've heard from various people who have started projects within Splinterlands that have nothing to do with Splinterlands itself, right? So they have all gotten help or gotten advice or something from the team or from Aggie or Matt just to help build out on the Hive ecosystem. So again, I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was really cool. I think it's actually important. Again, not as like a stamp of approval on the game. That's something that you'll have to ask Matt directly, and we should probably get his opinion on it. But just one, to know that the co-founder of Splinterlands is playing the game and is an avid gamer and is backing up what he says, but is also just super chill and wanting to support other projects in the ecosystem. So if you see him there and you try to rate him, he's got a claimable stash of almost 10 right now, at least as of the recording of this video. But he is, he's near the top of these leaderboards. So let's actually go, and I'm curious to see if he's number 30. It said number 30, right? So if we can see it in context here, there he is, Expert Golemancer. And I'm sure if we go through here, there's going to be a lot of familiar names. So, ultimately, this is, to me, a really good sign. Again, not for the game itself and with the future of the game. Nobody knows where that is. And I don't want this to ever be taken as financial advice, and definitely not secondhand financial advice that, oh my gosh, Yabapmatt is investing into the game. This is just the fact that, it's got a cool element to it. And I have very much come around to the idea that, yes, this is an idle clicker, but there is a certain level of strategy that's involved. And sure, I know right now the game is probably being propped up a little bit by all of the alt accounts that are being created. And I don't know what happens when that starts to slow down. But there's still a certain kind of meta here, because obviously the higher up you go, the less you want to go and attack probably people who are lower, because the chance of you losing, right, you're 10% burned if you fail. Like the min-maxing of that gets really interesting. So you're kind of leveling up almost naturally with the people around you. So, shout out to Angry Chipmunk, who's at the top of the leaderboards right now. There's, again, some other cool folks in the mix here that I recognize from Splinterlands as well. And, I'm making my way through. There's nothing too crazy happening right now. I'm just sitting at, I'm ranked number 4,000. So I'm taking it nice and easy, nice and slow. I did not invest anything else into the game, and I'm just having fun with it. So I check in every 8 hours. I set a timer on my watch, which is actually kind of convenient, because it's just like, all right, I do something, and then, if it's going to be waking hours, then I'll be like, all right, set a time for 8 hours. I'll jump in and do whatever I need to do. And it's awesome in the sense that I don't have to keep checking in. Sure, I know that if I get attacked, there's nothing I can do anyway. So I can just come in at the end of those 8 hours, and it's just, as somebody said in the comments for the Golem Overlord, the first video that I put out, it's just a nice palate cleanser for a lot of the Splinterlands hype or lull period, whatever you want to call it right now. So shout out to Yabapmatt for being awesome. Shout out to both Splinterlands founders, Yabapmatt and Aggie, for being super supportive of other projects in the ecosystem. It's very, very cool to see. And so if you are on the fence about getting in, maybe that's something worth considering. Again, I would still maybe try to reach out to Matt, or see what his opinion is, if you really need to get his opinion, because this is not a secondhand stamp of approval. But if you want my firsthand stamp of approval, I am enjoying the game aspect of it. And for 30 Hive that you can get in right now, it's been fun, and people are talking about it, and so far I'm enjoying it for what it is. So if you want to hop in, I believe there's a referral link in the description. Otherwise, you don't have to use mine. Just go and use somebody else's. It doesn't matter. But feel free to come through, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.